Welcome back to our weekend edition. I'm Mike Fussell. Today we have a lot to talk about in the world of interior sports. Spring has athletes out competing in full swing. In fact, we'll take a look at some sports you probably haven't seen in a while. But first, we have some unfortunate news. Fairbanks was unable to advance to the next round in the Kraft Hockeyville Challenge. The Final Four have been decided, though. They include towns from Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Illinois. But not all is bad in the realm of Fairbanks hockey. The Ice Dogs traveled to Minnesota to take on the Magicians in Game 3 of their first round postseason series Friday. The Magicians came out seeking redemption with an early goal. Jesper Orvald then even the playing field, finding the back of the net to tie it up 1-1. The second period was scoreless, bringing everything down to the last 20 minutes. That's when Fairbanks went full throttle, racking up 3 goals and securing the victory 4-1. Ethan Somoza, Todd Burgess, and Jacob Hetz all took part in the late rally. The Ice Dogs take the series with the win and will move on to play the winner of the Coulee Region Wilderness Series. And high school soccer programs throughout the interior are playing some of their first matches of the season, and they all took place on the new turf fields at the Fairbanks Youth Soccer Association complex. The KTVF sports team was there to catch the opening weekend action.
The reigning 2014 MAC champions were fighting to hold their conference dominance on Friday night. The Lathrop girls were defending their title against the North Pole Patriots. Both teams traded goals in the first half. Carly Fitzgerald would slip one past the Patriots keeper, and Kylie Erickson would do the same for North Pole. And it would be deja vu in the second half. Fitzgerald and Erickson both converted shots to bring the game to a 2-2 draw at the final whistle.
Our biggest thing to fix is we're just going to work on communication. Everybody worked really well together. We just got to communicate so we don't have any lapses.
And the West Valley boys also fought to defend their MAC title against the Eielson Ravens. And they had no trouble doing just that. The Wolfpack scored 8 goals in the first half alone and finished with a tally of 15-0. The win brings West Valley's record over 500 with 2 wins and 1 loss. And the Lady Wolfpack started their season Friday as well. They would take the W 1-0 thanks to a shot by freshman Grace Marks in her varsity debut. And on Saturday, the Lathrop girls continued the action against Wasilla. The Malamutes would be the first to strike early in the game. Carly Fitzgerald again snuck one past the Wasilla keeper to tally the first point of the day. She would keep the magic going on this hard-fought shot, bringing the Lady Mutes up 2-0. Late before the half, both teams would trade PK goals. That put the game at 3-1, Lathrop up going into the intermission. Carly Fitzgerald went on to be the lone scorer of the second half. She had 4 goals on the day, securing the 4-1 victory for the Lady Malamutes.
Had to put a lot more pace on the passes. It's a little slower out here than we've been playing in the gym. And it's a lot bigger than what we're used to, so we're having to get used to the width and the big space, but I think we're adjusting really well.
And local high school track and field athletes began tuning up for their seasons with some friendly competition earlier today. The first of 2 mini-meets took place at North Pole High School. Eielson, Hutch, Lathrop, West Valley, and North Pole joined in on the action. Coaches were able to get a feel for their rosters as each team was allowed unlimited event entrance. Timing and scoring was unofficial, letting participants work out kinks before performances counted towards meet tallies. Shot put and high jump were featured as field events this morning. Discus and long jump athletes will get a chance to show what they've got at next Saturday's mini-meet. Track events will also be staggered over the 2 weekends. West Valley hurdler Sam Carney-Braveman says it's nice to be back out getting some reps on the track.
It's cold, but it's nice. I've been running inside all winter, so it's nice to be outside. Definitely gonna be practicing a lot, so I can go to state. I think I did pretty well. I slowed down kind of at the end, but I did pretty good for practice.
And several members of the Lathrop track team also went down to Anchorage this weekend to participate in the Pro-Wit Indoor Championships. The boys team is in first place with 33 points after day 1 of the competition. Jack Dickinson placed 5th in shot put and 6th in discus. Jared Welch took the number 2 spot in high jump and long jump for the Malamutes, and Jaslyn Davis took 6th in long jump for the girls. And that about brings us to the buzzer for sports tonight. Katie Looper has your full weather forecast coming up next. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next weekend.